What's going on, everybody? My name is Drew. Welcome to the Man on the Moon. And today we're going to be talking about EverRise. Now, EverRise is a proprietary hyper deflationary token. And EverRise is also a BEP-20 token, meaning that it's on the Binance Smart Chain that launched in June of 2021. Now, according to EverRise's white paper, their biggest feature is their buyback feature, which is similar to other tokens burn features with their tokenomics. Now, how they explain their buyback feature is such on their white paper. It says, if a stock has low value and potential to perform better in the future, companies will often announce a buyback of the stocks in the open market. Once companies announce the buyback, investors gain more confidence to purchase and hold. Additionally, the demand increases, which ultimately will drive the price up. At EverRise, we choose to apply the buyback concept to cryptocurrency and make our token more attractive to hold. So how they're claiming they're going to do this is EverRise collects a 6% buyback tax on each transaction, which is stored inside the contract. Whenever a sell occurs, a fraction of that buyback amount is used to automatically purchase tokens from the liquidity pool. Those tokens are immediately burned after purchase. And they claim there's actually 3 advantages to using this method. Now, the first advantage they claim is to raise in value. After the tokens from the liquidity pool are bought, the new BNB amount is added to the pool and the amount of tokens are reduced, which results in an increase in price. Number 2, free BNB. Once those tokens are burnt, it is like adding free BNB to the pool as there are no tokens to sell in the future. And number 3, trust and reliability. Investors can be relentlessly hesitant and often get spooked by a bearish market because of the automatic buyback. Investors will never see more than 2 sells in a row 98% of the time. And I'd actually be curious to see where they're getting that figure of 98% of the time there will not be 2 sells in a row. I'm really curious to see where they're getting that. So let's take a look at their tokenomics. So they claim that when you go to actually purchase this on PancakeSwap through Trust Wallet or through MetaMask, you're going to want to go ahead and set the slippage to 13%, but the actual tokenomics is 11%. So let's break that down. 2% of that is rewards to the holders. It's redistribution to all those that are already holding the EverRise token. 3% is for a marketing tax. So they can go ahead and get other people involved with the project and celebrity endorsements and get ads out there so other people can be aware of the project and join in on it. And then 6% is towards their buyback tax, which is what we talked about previously. Now, this is going to be stored in the contract and they're claiming is later burned. Now, of that 6% that they claim is stored in their contract, they claim that cannot be withdrawn or used for purchases of the token at all. And the community has nicknamed this wallet that holds all of these tokens Kraken. So he is the largest whale in the EverRise ecosystem and is not able to sell or move any of his tokens around. Now, this Kraken wallet will come into play in what they're developing called EverOwn. EverOwn, according to their website, is a Dapps we are building that allows developers to temporarily renounce ownership of their contract by handing it over to the community. Many new projects make the huge mistake of renouncing ownership of their contract to gain the community's trust. This can severely limit the growth of the project in the future because most exchanges require some minor tweaks in their contract to list. With EverOwn, the community can vote to hand the contract back to you to make the necessary adjustments. This is the perfect solution because it allows the developers to earn the community's trust without permanently renouncing the contract. So that's essentially how EverRise set up their stuff so that this Kraken wallet is then given to the community and is no longer accessible by the development team, but the development team can then go into an app or this Dapps where they can then vote for the developers to regain control of that contract so they can make adjustments so that if there's ever any changes that need to be made to the contract with EverRise, primarily to be listed on exchanges, so that there can be improvements to the quality of life of the token. They can do that, but only through the community's vote. So not only will this work for EverRise, but this could potentially work for many other tokens and coins. Now, they're also claiming to be working on another Dapps called EverLock. Now, EverLock is another Dapps we are building that is used to run pre-sales and lock liquidity pools. We see major problems with the way DX Locker currently works and have the big plans to greatly improve the process. EverSell and EverLock will be much better for the health of the projects that use us instead of DX. Stay tuned for more info on this. So there's not a lot of info on EverLock. However, it sounds like they're trying to improve upon DX Locker and try to make situations so that these rug pulls are less frequent. We've seen a good example of that is GenWealth. Now, I've done a video on GenWealth in the past, but basically GenWealth got rug pulled because of issues that happened within their development team. And I could foresee that if they had been able to use EverLock as well as EverOwn, this could have been completely avoided. And that GenWealth project, which had a lot of support behind it and a really interesting idea, could have been saved without the rug being pulled underneath it. Now, as I mentioned, EverRise is a really new project, so it hasn't had the time to go ahead and establish itself as a safe investment. So I would definitely classify EverRise as a high risk investment because it's so new and because it hasn't been able to establish rapport with the community yet. On July 15th of 2021, so very recently, the EverRise development team was finally doxed and revealed during a security leaderboard for Certik. So it was basically a live AMA for EverRise on the Certik Foundation YouTube live stream. Immediately following that, their team members and their development team was then officially listed on their website, which previous to this, no one actually knew who the development team was, at least not publicly. Now that they're listed, currently on their website, it lists Titan as the full stack developer, Andrew Shore, who goes by Drew, as an entrepreneur, Justin Tyler, or Lord TJ, as the team leader. I'm not sure if it's pronounced Waso or Waso, but he was listed as the business developer, and David Gockstein, who was actually announced previously through Twitter as he came on board to be the branding consultant for EverRise. Now, as I was just mentioning with Certik, EverRise has now officially passed a Certik audit with a very high score, and they've also passed a tech rate audit as well. If you want more information about EverRise, I will go ahead and leave a link to their website down in the description below, so you can go ahead and do your own research, your own due diligence, so that you can look more into this token if it's something that you're interested in. I hope the video today on EverRise was helpful for you and that you're able to learn more. If you want to go ahead and watch more videos on other cryptocurrency altcoin projects like this one, I have a playlist where I go through several other common or popular projects, and I'm planning on adding to that over time. So if you have any suggestions, let me know down in the comment section below. I'll check out the project, and who knows, maybe I'll do a video on it in the future. Thanks guys, and I'll catch you in the next video.
If you believe we put a man on the moon, man on the moon.
Oh, this is awkward. Didn't know you're still here. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and of course click the notification bell. Bye.